Today I effed up by thinking my deaf friend's shaking bed was an earthquake. So I used to date this girl a while back, we'll call her Jess. Jess has treacher syndrome. She's nearly deaf and wears hearing aids, and has had over 12 surgeries on her face. Jess and I dated for a year, and then broke up, as we were just better off as friends. I remember when we were dating and we'd start to argue, she'd take her hearing aids off and turn away from me. This used to piss me off so bad, but now it's just funny. Anyways, we definitely operate better as friends. In the past we'd always sleep at my house. And the other day, we decided to have a sleepover at hers for the first time and I was super excited. Everything goes super great and it's fun, and then we decide it's time for bed. Jess obviously takes off her hearing aids when she sleeps, she's got screws in her head, and her hearing aids just click into place, so there's no talking to her after that point. Sometime around 5 AM, I wake up to violent shaking. I'm talking like, the bed is rocking back and forth, jumping up and down, and vibrating. My first thought is, oh my god, an earthquake. Even though we live in Colorado. Now, I have no idea what to do in an earthquake, but I figured we needed to get under a table or something. Jess is sleeping peacefully through all of this. I turn on the lights and frantically shake her awake, then scream at her we need to take cover. I jump off the bed and onto the floor, and nothing is happening. Jess is staring at me, absolutely bewildered. She clicks her hearing aids into place and asks me what the hell is wrong with me. I have no idea how to explain myself at this point, so I motion to her bed, which is still shaking. She laughs and tells me since she's deaf, her bed is her alarm clock. Her dad installed something, somewhere, that makes it shake. We had a good laugh about it and went back to sleep afterwards. I will never forget that level of panic, though. I almost shit my pants in her bed. TLDR, my friend is deaf and her bed shakes to wake her up. It must not work very well if you had to wake her up while her alarm was going off. Oh, like you don't hit your snooze button? Not what I expected to read after seeing the title, but this was even better. So I have a funny story. I'm also deaf, hard of hearing, and I sleep on my one good ear. Luckily, I can still be woken up by my normal alarm clock. My college roommate, however, who was completely hearing, was such a deep sleeper that he actually had a deaf alarm clock for himself so he could wake up in time for class. It still didn't work. So I, the deaf kid, after getting woken up by his bed making the whole apartment shake, had to walk into his room across the hall and physically slap him awake so I could go back to sleep, haha. By the way, OP, what kind of hearing aids does your friend have? From the description, it sounds, head like a BOHA, bone-anchored hearing aid, which is what I have.